Let me provide you with some context for this video because I don't want to make too many generalizations, right? Caribbean men are great. American men are great. I mean, I'm talking about Black people, all right? Because I predominantly date Black men. I grew up in St. Croix. I did not move to the States until I was in my 20s, 24 maybe. And so I've spent, some of my 20s back home, and I've spent some of my 20s in the States. I have maybe only dated Caribbean and Caribbean adjacent men. So if they weren't from an island, they had parents who were from an island, generally speaking. My longest term relationship was with someone who wasn't born in an island, but whose grandparents were from an island, whose mother currently lives on an island. So, and we met on an island. We met on St. Croix. So I definitely have a bias towards Caribbean men. But like with anyone, we tend to partner with someone who we have similarities with. Opposites attract, but similar people generally stay together for a longer term period. So the experience of dating in the Caribbean versus dating in the States. Hold on. Welcome to my channel. This is Spirit Soul Sense, Information for Your Soul. I am Shareece, and I love talking about topics that we can learn from. What did you learn from this though? Dating in the Caribbean is, I think, very different than dating in the States. When I was in high school, one of my teachers said that people in St. Croix do not date. St. Croix is in the Virgin Islands. You can Google it right quick. People in the Virgin Islands don't date. And I had no concept of what she was talking about because I was a teenager and I hadn't gone on dates. Did I? At that? No. I think I was probably 15 when she said that. And I didn't go until first boyfriend, was like prom. And I wasn't really I think I did like a movie date one time with a guy I liked. But the concept of dating as it is in America is not something I've seen really back home. Correct me if I'm wrong. So back home, you find somebody you like and you stick with them. That's it. Everybody know everybody. So it's not like you need to figure out what their family is like, if they are who they say they are. You already know that. You've probably known this person since elementary school. And if you haven't, you know someone who's known this person for like a decade. Come on. And so you have all the information you need to make a decision about if you like them, if you don't like them. And so it's, will you go with me or not? And so we get together. That's it. End of story. I don't really know what it's like in after 30, what people do, because I'm not back home dating after 30. My long-term relationships with men from the Caribbean, it's all like early 20s. And it's all like men pursue. I like you. Do you like me? If you like me, okay, let's go together. And after we get together, then we could go out on dates. We hang out. You come over to my house. We talk on the steps. We talk all night. I come see you. You come see me. That's my experience of dating in the Caribbean. Where, he might have a girlfriend somewhere, but he still wants to commit to you. That's the wild stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of Caribbean men who have, multiples, more than one family, that sort of thing. But generally speaking, dating, I don't know. Tell me what it's like in your 30s to date, because that part, I don't know. But generally in your 20s, it's like, do you like me or not? What are we doing? What are we doing? Because long-term romantic relationships is what we've seen. Our parents are married and have been together. Your parents are married and have been together. Even if they're not married, they've been together. They've been together. You know who belongs to who. So that's generally what dating in the Caribbean is like. I pick you, you pick me, we take it. States, very different. And depending on where you are in the States, it's very different. So one of the things I've learned, I think I have a couple videos about dating in the States, dating in Atlanta. American Americans are just different. You know, if you are watching this video and you're not in America, you know what American people are like. They are who they are. Take them or leave them. I mean, I'm dating an American now. He's not Caribbean, but he has values similar to a Caribbean man, which is why I'm attracted, which is why I'm here. But Americans, you know, more individualistic, less collectivistic, less community minded. And then in a place like Atlanta, where men perceive themselves to have so many options, it means they're just gonna date around. And people, I mean, there's situationships, I guess, everywhere. We talking, or that's what we would say back home. We talking. In America, that would be like a situationship. But people generally want to know if you're messing with somebody else. And I don't know, in America, people they lie so much. People lie everywhere. But in America, this idea of meeting someone, not knowing their background, not knowing who their parents are, means there's a longer vetting process. Like somebody could be lying about their name and you don't find out until, I don't know, years later. I've seen videos like that. It's just very difficult to see if somebody is who they say they are if you didn't grow up with them, if you don't know their friends, if you didn't go to the same college. It's just very difficult. And so that's one of the difficulties I see about dating in the States. Maybe it's easier, like your friend groups, but I've been moving around the States. You know, now I wonder why have I done that? But it is what it is. But moving around the States means that I have not really made the roots anywhere. The networking that's necessary to really get an understanding of who someone is, what their status is in the community, is very difficult for me. So dating in the States, I would give it 3 stars. Dating in the Caribbean, I would give 5 stars. I mean, I love back home, and I love the way we do things, and generally speaking, it works. I guess. Either way, men are great. Caribbean men are great. American men are great. I think it's really just about finding what you like, finding what you're used to, finding someone whose values align with yours. Like, we don't have to agree on everything. We don't have to have everything in common, but I think our values is what needs to align. That's really what's going to make the long term last. So take it for what you will. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, share this video, and thank you for watching. Which I don't know. We cute though. We are so cute. Ooh. Ooh.